Hello, good day, and happy New Year. My name is Danny M. Fernandez, taking up Bachelor of Physical Education 2 at Central Philippine State University. So our teacher in statistics gave us an assignment where we will discuss a specific topic from our lessons. So our lesson for this day is all about summation notation. The word summation is from the root word sum, which is addition. It simply means that in this whole topic, our main operation will be addition. Okay, let's go now to our first example. But before that, this sign is we called summation, but it is also called as sigma in Greek. So, this formula, but before that, please listen carefully on how I read this formula, because it is very significant to know the word or the exact pronunciation for each sign in mathematics. So, example number 1, we have summation of x sub I, where I ranges from 1 to 6. Again, listen carefully. Summation of x sub I, where I ranges from 1 to 6. Always remember and take note that we will vary from these ranges from 1 to 6. If the ranges is from 2 to 6, exclude the x1, because we are just referring to x sub 2 until x sub 3. But in this formula, the ranges is from 1 to 6. So here are the given for this formula. So here's our given. So our x sub 1 is equivalent to 3, while our x sub 2 is equivalent for 4, while our x sub 3 is equivalent for 8, and our x sub 4 is equivalent for 5, and our x sub 5 is equivalent to 10, and our x sub 6 is equivalent to 9. Always remember the given, because this given will be your idea on how to add those specific number from this given. So let's go to our solving. To get the final result in x sub 1 until x sub 6, here's our formula. Because as what I've said in this topic, we are only just add all those numbers. So here's our formula. X sub 1 plus x sub 2 plus x sub 3 plus x sub 4 plus x sub 5 plus x sub 6. All you need to do is to substitute all numbers that equivalent to each 6, just like this. These are our given that we will substitute to those x's. So our x sub 1 is equivalent to 3, while our x sub 2 is equivalent to 4, while x sub 3 is equivalent to 8, and our x sub 4 is equivalent to 5, and our x sub 5 is equivalent to 10, and x sub 6 is equivalent to 9. After you substitute all numbers, all we need to do is to add it all. 3 plus 4, you have 7, plus 8, 15, plus 5, 20, plus 10, 30, and plus 9, you have a sum of 39. Therefore, in this formula, which is summation of x sub I, where I ranges from 1 to 6, you have a sum of 39. See? That's so easy. Okay, let's go to our second example. Our formula for this example is this. Again, listen carefully. Summation quotation of y sub I minus 2, where I ranges from 2 to 7. Again, summation quotation of y sub I minus 2, where I ranges from 2 to 7. Remember that we have here quotation, which is y sub I minus 2. So let's go to our given. So our given for this formula are y sub 2, but wait, because our ranges is from 2 to 7, of course, the y sub 1 will be excluded from our given. So let's focus to our y sub 2 until our y sub 7. So y sub 2 is equivalent to 6, while our y sub 3 is equivalent to 7. Our y sub 4 is equivalent to 15. Y sub 5 is equivalent to 19. Y sub 6 is equivalent to 20. And our y 7 or sub 7 is equivalent to 21. Always remember this given. So let's go to our solving. So here's our formula for our second example. Because our ranges is only from 2 to 7, our formula should start with y sub 2 minus 2. But because I committed mistake in typing this presentation, I'm so sorry because I put the y sub 1 minus 2. But we will exclude this. So quotation y sub 2 minus 2 plus quotation y sub 3 minus 2 plus quotation y sub 4 minus 2 plus quotation y sub 5 minus 2 plus quotation y sub 6 minus 2 plus plus quotation y sub 7 minus 2. Our next step is to substitute those given numbers to our y's. So our y sub 2 is 6. Then copy the minus 2 plus quotation the number or the value of y sub 3 is 7. Then copy the minus 2 plus quotation the value of y the y sub 4, which is 19, then copy the 2, then the value of y sub 5, y sub 6, and y sub 7. So, after you substitute those values, let's go to subtraction. As I've said earlier, we will having the addition, but it's also have the subtraction. But overall, in general, our main operation is addition. So, the y sub 2, which is 6, minus 2 is 4, 7 minus 2 is 5, 15 minus 2 is 13, 19 minus 2 is 17, 20 minus 2 is 18, plus 21 minus 2 is 19. After you subtract those values into minus 2, add it all. So 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 13, we have 21, plus 17, we have 38, plus 18, we have 56, plus 19, a total of 76. Therefore, this formula, which is summation quotation of y sub I minus 2, where I ranges from 2 to 7, has a total of 76. See? That's so easy. Again, this is Danny M. Fernandez, taking up Bachelor of Physical Education 2 at Central Philippine State University. Good day. God bless.